Hi champs, so welcome back again to all of you in the another series. And in this series, we will cover the basics of the Scratch on each Sunday at 4 p.m. So let's start the session. So in today's session, in the Scratch, we are going to make the space talk animation, where the pupil or the characters will talk together in the space. So let's start the session. So in this session, we will learn that how you can set up your stage, how you can decorate your stage in the Scratch editor. And also we will see how can you write the code for a character or the sprite. So don't confuse. Sprite is just character or the object for which we have to write the code. Okay, so let's come on the space talk. So first of all, click on this link and you can find this link in the description of this video. So just click on this link, open the Scratch editor. Okay, so it's opening. So come on the slides. Let's come on the next link. So if you are making any project or solving any problem in the Scratch editor, so first of all, divide that project into the two sections. The first one is the stage decoration and the another one is the coding. So first of all, decorate your stage with the background and the sprites, and then write the code for those sprites. So in the same way, today we will make the space talk animation by dividing the project into the two parts. The first one is the stage decoration and the another one is the coding. So first of all, decorate your stage. So in the stage decoration section, the step number first is we have to add a space background. So go to the Scratch editor. In the background section, add a space background. So come on the Scratch editor. So when you will load this Scratch editor, this cat will come in the default. So if you are not using this cat, this is the sprite in terms of the Scratch. So if you are not using this cat, then just delete it by using the delete icon. So first of all, we have to decorate the stage. So first, set the background. Click on this option. Go to the search. You can search the background with a keyword like space. And you can choose any one of them. So here I'm choosing this one. Now come on the slide again, because we are done with the step number 1. So now the step number 2 is we have to add the 3 characters or the sprite to talk to each other. So again, come on the Scratch editor. And for adding the sprite, now click on this option. For adding the background, we are clicking on this one. But for adding the sprite, just click on this one. Click on the search bar. In the same way, you can search the character or the sprite, or you can scroll down for selecting the sprite. So here I'm just searching with the Giga. The next one is Pico. And the last one is Nano. Yeah. So now we are done with the step number 2 also. We are done by adding the 3 characters or the sprite on the stage. And now come on the coding part. So now let's write the code for making the animation. So first of all, write the code to perform some action when you click on the sprite. So first of all, we have to write the code. When we click on the sprite, then we will be able to perform some action. And what action we have to perform, we will see in the next slide. But first, just write the code for performing some action when you click on the sprite. Come on the Scratch editor, choose the sprite or click on the sprite for which you have to write the code. And we have to write the code when we click on the sprite, then it will be able to perform some action. So under the code tab, go to the event section, and here the third block with the name of when this sprite click. To drag this from the left side to your script area. So this is the script area where we have to write the script for performing the animation. The first one is the blocks area, the middle one is the script area, and the last one is the stage where we have to see the output. In the same way, add this block for the rest of the sprite. Drag it from the left side and just drop on the script area. So come again on the slide. And now the next step is when you click on the sprite, so we are already done with the code. So when you click on the sprite, and now when you click on the sprite, first you have to generate the sound, then you have to say something, and then at the end, change the costume of that sprite. So again, come on the Scratch editor, first generate the sound, then say something for some seconds, and at the end, just change the costume of that sprite. So first of all, click on the first sprite, and first we have to generate the sound. So just under the code tab, go to the sound section, just drag the first block with the name of play sound. And if you want to change the sound, then just go to the sound tab, click on this option, just go to the search. You can search the sound or just put the keyword and just change the sound by click on the drop down arrow. So now when you click on this sprite, it will generate the sound. But after generating the sound, we have to say something for some seconds. So go to the look section, say hello for 2 seconds. You can just change the value from 2 to 1. And at the end, just change the costume. So first of all, see the costumes by going to the costume section. So there the 4 costumes are available of the Giga. And you can choose any one of them. So here I'm changing the costume to the Giga C. And for changing the costume, again go to the look section, drag the switch costume block, Giga C. So click on the sprite and see the changes on the stage. Oh, but now there is a problem. The sprite is not changing the costume after changing to the Giga C. So first of all, just switch the costume to the Giga A when you click on the sprite. And now again click on the sprite and see the changes on the stage. Yeah. So in the same way, write the code for the rest of the sprite. First, switch the costume to the Pico A, which is the default one. Then generate the sound by going to the sound section. And if you want to change the sound, then choose the sound. Now say something for some seconds. So go to the look section. So the last sprite is saying hi. So now this one say, so last sprite is saying hello. So it will say hi for 0.8 seconds. And then change the costume. So first see the costume. Change the costume from the Pico A to Pico B. Yeah. So click on the sprite and see the changes. So first, it will say something. So first, it will change the costume to the default one, which is Pico A. If it's not, then it will generate the sound. Change the sound from the pop to alien. Then it will say hi for 0.8 seconds. And at the end, it will change the costume from the Pico A to Pico B. Sorry. And follow the same steps for the last sprite. First, switch the costume to the default one, which is Nano A. Say something for some seconds. Generate the sound. So go to the sound section, drag the play sound from the left side to your script area. Click on the drop down arrow and select the sound. And then switch the costume. So again, see the costume first, which one you want to change. So here I'm just changing the costume from the Nano A to Nano C. So go to the look section, switch the costume from Nano A to Nano C. And that's it. So now click on each sprite and see the result on the stage. Yeah. So come again on the slides. And in step number 3, in the coding section, we have to do the same for the rest of the sprite. So we are done already with that step. So champs, this is all about today's session, where we have covered the basics, that how you can set up the stage and how you can write the code for performing some animation. But if you want to know more about the Scratch, that how you can create the games, animation and story in the same Scratch, then you can enroll in the Summer of Code. So just go to the narayandojo.com, click on the join now button, and you can enroll here in the Summer of Code, where you will get the 7-day recorded session, each day with new project. And after completing all the session, you will receive a one-to-one live doubt session where you can clear your doubts regarding any activity or any logic. And also at the end, you will get an e-certificate based on your performance. Champs, thank you. And see you on next Sunday. Bye.